So my dogs are going nuts over something. And look out. What are you barking at? What are you barking at? Come here, see Mom. Oh, yes. Oh, CJ needs to come out here and clean up the yard for you. Come on, Joker. Hey, Batman, don't jump on me. What are y'all doing back here? Come on, let's go see what you're doing. Get down, Joker. Get down, Batman. Oh, babies. Oh, my babies. What are y'all after over here? I saw the dogs out here. I saw them other dogs out here. You protecting us from them other dogs? Are you protecting us from intruder dogs, huh? Oh, Joker. Oh, the baby. Oh, Joker. My babies. Oh, my babies. What you my baby? You my baby. All right, you guys are good boys. Yes, you are good boys. It's your my good puppies. It's your my good puppies. It's your puppy. Oh, the puppy. Oh, no, my big puppy. Oh, whoa, oh, Batman. You're an ox. Yes, you are. You're an ox. All right. All right. Well, I accidentally forgot to turn on my microphone when I started to record over here. So we went to the Goodwill in Winfield. Emmy had never been there before. So we decided we're going to go in and see what we can thrift for e-commerce and for you. So the color of the days was, I believe, yellow was 75 and blue was 50, or blue was 75 and yellow was 50. I don't remember. But so we're looking at the purses, and I don't really see anything. I don't know purses that well. I know Vera Bradley. That's all I know. And Dooney and Burke. But they didn't really have anything there that struck my fancy. That one did. I liked that one, but they wanted $9 for it, and I didn't know what the resale for it would be. So $7. I'm sorry. So I don't know what the resale for it was be. And then we went over and looked at the linens, and I did find this one piece of black velvet that I got for a project I'm working on for Henry. So that's about all I found in the linens. And then we went over here to hard goods. And you can see there, I saw that, but it was a battery operated light, and I didn't want to get that. I was asking, I said, what is this? And Emmy says, it's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing, but what's it for? She said, doing something. It's not a teapot. I don't know what it's for. So then I come around here to the seasonal holiday. What, I don't know. Other people call it other things. Looking at that Christmas tree made me think of Tiffany from Thrifting Vegas. She loves those things. And not really seeing a whole lot here. I was pointing out to Emmy that I have that lamp that little black lamp right there. And then those tree toppers were pretty. And they didn't have much else in the... I said, you think I should make bunny pancakes for Easter? And Emmy said it'd take me all day. So then I'm looking at this end cap. It's also holiday. I like that bear. I didn't know what I think that's one of them chocolate mold things that comes with foil wrapped chocolate in it. I looked at that. It's just a puzzle. And then I'm looking at the plastics to see if there's anything spectacular. Emmy saw something. Oh, she likes those Mary Moo cows. She loves teddy bears, but she's just recently switched to liking cows. And then I was asking CJ if that was the right size bowl for his beads, because he does that diamond painting stuff with the beads, and he said those were too big. So then I look around a little bit more, and I was looking at that because Amanda and Drew have some fixtures they need to fix down at the house in Arkansas, or they're working on fixing, and I didn't know if that was, and then when I realized it was for a sink. And I really like this owl necklace, but Goodwill's want over $3 for their necklaces and like $2.49 for their earrings. So I think I'm going to stick with getting jewelry from yard sales and estate sales, unless it's something really spectacular. And then I couldn't figure out why somebody'd stick a starfish in a depression glass bowl. When I finally got the starfish out and the wine glass out of it, I got to looking at it, and it's missing its lid. So those don't have a real high resale value on them anyway. So I opted not to get it because the resale, and then found more jewelry in the cup. I'm guessing they're putting shoes and things out here because people are just bypassing them and going straight to the hard goods. Now, I did like these 3 little birds. I said, yes, please, because with being at 75% off, you know, it just led me to them only being like, I paid $1 a piece for them, so they're $3 a piece, so you could get all 3 of them for $9. 3 times 3 is 9. So you can get all 3 of them for $12. I'm sorry, my mistake. I can't count tonight. You can tell it's midnight. So I was wondering if these little things go inside there, but then I realized that they don't. I don't know what those little things, those are finial tops or something, because they screw onto something. And then I went down here to the kitchen stuff. I like this. It's I think it was a made to look old. I know it's a reproduction. So for that, to me it's not worth $7, which would be $10 to you. So, and then this is a plate that somebody glued a bowl to make a cake stand. I thought that was so cool. And then Emmy wanted me to show her again, so I'm going to pick it up again in just a minute to show Emmy. She thought it was a neat idea too. She's a crafty person. And I didn't think a clear hobnail vase would have much resale value. I didn't take time to look it up, but I like these wine glasses. But the bottoms of them, if you look at it, it's not round. So I'm imagining it was made by somebody who was just learning. And CJ found this board that's got a cutout of a giraffe. And I said, no, I'll show it to you again in a minute. And I saw this bottle and I got to thinking it was probably a syrup bottle. An old syrup bottle from the 70s or something. I don't know. It didn't have any writing on the bottom or anything. So we're going to come around here and look at this end cap. I love that Harley Davidson, but they wanted like $17 for it. And I didn't know if I could resell it. So if anybody collects Harley Davidson, you're in Winfield, go ahead and go over there and pick that up. And make it a forever home. This was made, it came from Ace Hardware, and it was $3.95, and they wanted $2 for it here at Goodwill. Couldn't figure that out. I didn't know Ace Hardware sold anything like that. That's one of them things that goes over top of a pillar candle. And then Emmy again, she didn't believe me, so she had to check it and see if it really came from Ace Hardware. This fooled me. It was plastic, and I thought it was going to be some kind of fancy glass, so I like that vase, but it looked too modern to me, too new. So we'll come over here and look at the black end cap and see if there's anything over here. I found these praying hands, but when we got to looking at them, it was a music box. And I turned it upside down, and the turner thing is missing off of him. So I didn't think they'd be worth $8 to somebody, and them not work. I was checking this. It did have some writing on it, but I didn't know what the writing said. I couldn't read it. So then Emmy thought it went on this owl that was up on the top, and I told her that it didn't. It was a coaster, but she didn't believe me, so she had to try it again. She's good at not believing what I tell her. But she's only 16. 16-year-olds don't believe anything anybody ever says anyway. I was talking about Amanda like that. It's battery operated. And Amanda can play the violin. See, that vase matches that other vase we saw on the other shelf. I didn't notice that when I was in the store. So now we're going to go through looking at the metals and the wires. Spoiler alert, there's nothing there. Well, yeah, I did find this little brown quail, so that was something that I found. And then I had to ask Emmy to move out of my way. So here we are. They have two more motorcycles over here, but they wanted way too high price for them. Like that one there is $13, and this other one was $19, but the handlebars, one of them broke off, and the kickstands were messed up on that one. That's a dolphin bottle opener. I thought it was cool. It was metal. And that's a coconut that somebody put a candle in. I like that. I was looking at this little thing, wondering if anybody would have a thought for it, but I don't know anybody that likes lighthouses, because, you know, if you comment on my video what you'd like me to shop for, I'd be more than happy to shop for it. And you can watch me go back and shop for the things that you list. if you see it in the store, or if I can keep an eye out for it when I go to another store. I would really like to do that. That's what I want my niche to be, is finding treasures that you're looking for that you don't find in your town. And then I can PayPal you an invoice and shipping charge and box it up and ship it to you. So then I'm going to come around here and look at this end cap again, even though I already looked at it. So I go back over to this one. Emmy's looking at this. She likes bells, but we're not currently buying bells for anybody. I love this brass incense, but they wanted $5 for the bottom and $3 for the top, and I didn't think, I'd have to raise the price up too high for that. And I wasn't sure that bottom fitted anyway, but it did look pretty. And then that other piece of brass was old. It had enamel in it. I liked that, but it looked like it had already been in the fire. And this one was old. It's old brass. Those were glass plates, and I don't ship glass plates. I don't sell glass plates very often, so I don't really ship them. Those flowers would be pretty for the 4th of July. And then over here, there's the giraffe thing that CJ brought to me. They wanted $10 for it. A chicken on top of a board that says no old crows. How cool is that? So I'm just looking to see, the shelves are very sparse right now. And I was told that's because they took from a lot of the nearby stores to stock the new Goodwill that opened in Wichita about a month ago. And they had a really big thing, and all the stores are empty now. So if you can find something at a good price at the Goodwill, it's a good thing around here. That was very thin, very lightweight. I was looking at that. It said Saudi Arabia on it. And then around, if I go that way, the blue end cap's over there. I think I decided I was going to go down the back. I don't know. My brain was all over. I looked at this doll. I don't know the American Girl dolls. I don't know what they look like. So I couldn't really tell you if I'd found one. I couldn't figure out what that was. It's not a bell because there's no clacker or no place to put a clacker in it. But it kind of looks like a bell, so I don't know. I don't know what that is either. Something for a phone. And I like these little pictures, but I don't know. I didn't know anything about them. And then I saw that candlestick, and I thought, oh, that goes with that one up at the top. So there's 2 white ones and a blue one now. But you can't see that because I'm too short to reach all the way up there. See, there you go. I love this. It's fused glass. It's from IKEA, and it's floral art in the frame. It's really pretty. So I went ahead and picked that up for $4. because I really liked it. It's nice and springy and happy. And that was a hamburger tray. And that's just the bottom of a candy dish because it would have a lid on it. And that donkey said Missouri on it. I liked these, but I wasn't really fond of the ribbon around it. So I just kind of left them behind. They didn't look quality to me. And I didn't know what that was. And then I saw those little candles there, and I thought maybe it had something to do with those. You know, you could store the candle in them, but they didn't really fit. So I don't know. I don't know what it was. Art pottery. And these are reverse painted. I liked them. They're pretty, but I didn't see much resale value in them. And I thought maybe that went with that bell looking thing, but it didn't, unless it's a butter bell. Now that's a thought. Could have been a butter bell. But I like that trivet. It was pretty. I looked at to see if it had a mark on it. If it had been signed or anything on the back, and anybody I knew, whoops, I about dropped it. Anybody I knew, I might have picked it up. But at $6 and not knowing anything about it, I didn't want to risk it. Because with not having my store open anymore, I don't have any sales. So I don't have any money to be buying things to put on the shelves or list on e-commerce. So I'm just buying what I can. I have to be very picky right now. If you like these kind of videos, please do leave a thumbs up and a comment and tell me what more kind of things you'd like me to shop for. I was looking at these little baskets, but I didn't see. I like that one. This one right here, I really do like. I like the color contrast on it. And then she brought out a new cart. Squirrel! I got sidetracked. I didn't see anything on there. That's one of those wallet things that so people can't take the card number by walking past you scanning them. And then I saw this pretty little magazine rack and decided to go look at the small artwork because I was in the... I guess I didn't decide to go look at the small artwork. I will. Maybe. Maybe that was in the other store. Spoiler alert. We went to 2 Goodwills today. But yeah, that's missing the lid. It would be a gingerbread house cookie jar. Those are plastic baskets. So I looked at these again. They're not anything special. They look like mass produced, you know. And I couldn't figure out what that is. It's a bunch of thought bubbles with a pen, a dry erase pen, but it doesn't have any writing on it anywhere. What do you use them for? And it was heavy. I bet it weighed 2 pounds. I don't remember what that was, or I'd tell you what it was that I was looking at there. I like that basket, but it was cloth. So, I mean, I'll go back and get anything you see there. I don't have a problem going back. I was sad that a thrift store that I wanted to stop at on the way over there had burnt down right there in Winfield. I didn't know anything about it, but it had burnt. It was a small thrift store, and we've shopped in there together before. You and I, if you've been watching my videos for the last 5 or 6 months, uh, you've seen us shop in there. I was wondering if that would fit my phone, but sadly, the camera hole is too small. There's a selfie stick, and Emmy's asking me, "Did you see the pink one?" She likes pink. No, I didn't see the pink one. Where's the pink one? Right there beside me. I like this one. It was so Disney, but if it wouldn't fit my phone, it wouldn't fit Courtney's phone. And CJ wanted that shirt, and I didn't like it. But Courtney's phone's bigger than my phone, so I knew it wouldn't fit. And I look a little bit through the crafty stuff. That was a wall pocket Scentsy warmer thing. And up there was a chocolate fondue thing, the fountain, chocolate fountain thing. And that's just the top of a screen protector phone case thing. And I thought somebody turned a candlestick into a lamp, but it was not. It was originally a lamp. I didn't know what that was. I never figured it out by reading it. Emmy's looking at this little thing. I said, "That's new on the shelf." Well, editing the video, I saw it, so I know it wasn't. And we make one more pass down through here. See if there's anything we miss. And then I think we're going to go over and look to see if we can find anything in the purses. I was going to head to check out, and Emmy's like, "Where didn't you go to the..." Our total spent there was $23.41, but we rounded up to 24 because that's what you do at the Goodwill. Alright, so now we're going to head to Derby to the next Goodwill, but you're going to have to wait till tomorrow to see that. And I'd really appreciate it if you would do something nice for someone, even if it's just make them smile and get lockered.